I feel like I definitely have more of a purpose, and not just my artistry, but just in my existence on this earth. And so I feel like I just want to fulfill my purpose.
I'm telling you, you strong as a motherfucker. I couldn't imagine, bro, but you been holding it down, bro. And I know that you probably growing, but stay strong, bro. Goddamn, do not lose. Goddamn, really, goddamn, you been in the studio and whatnot, man. Make the list, man. Goddamn, make it hit, man.
I'ma go hard, till I'm out of breath, till I'm out of breath, hard, yeah. Till ain't nobody left, nigga, I'ma go hard, yeah. I'ma get my best, ain't no giving less, hard. And it's to the death, yeah, that's to the death, hard.
As much as confident and as fun and as like vibrant as a lot of my music is, there's still a lot of my music that is still very transparent and still very like real and you know, just heartfelt and just coming from the soul. And I love that. That's my favorite part about my artistry, is the fact that I have such a diverse catalog of songs that can make you feel different things. But you know, even like on the project, there's a song called Pretty Player Shit, where I'm kind of talking about just that resilience of just from starting out and not even believing in yourself and not feeling like anybody else believes in you either, and getting to a point where, you know, you went from not believing in yourself to knowing that you got this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And knowing that other people know that you got it too. You know what I'm saying?
Man, doing a lot of big things in the city, doing a lot of big things also over the globe, man. Hey, drum roll for my guy Damez in the building one time. You feel me? What up, y'all? So, you know, jumping right into it, bro. Let's talk about it, man. You just dropped a new EP.
Yes,
you know what I mean? COVERBOY, Damez.
Yes, sir.
Straight off the D4, you feel me?
You know what
D
I'm
Money.
saying?
What's up, man? Talk to us about it.
Hey man, COVERBOY is I'm just glad it's out, man. You know, D Money came out right before quarantine hit.
Yeah,
And then like
solid
you
album.
feel like everything before quarantine was like a whole new like life or world. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like almost like a reset. So getting a project out like after all of that just feels like, I just feel really like triumphant. I feel like
You survived COVID and you put out a baby.
Hey.
Facts, yeah. Like it varies, you know. It kind of depends on what type of song I'm working on, what type of like vibe I'm trying to give off, what type of like, just, you know, I don't know. It just depends. Some songs I can like finish in like a day. Like We Outside, kind of just one of them songs kind of just came, and then other songs kind of take a little more minute to work on and perfect. And so I don't know. It kind of depends, but I do like to work alone mostly. Like I work the best when I'm like literally just by myself. And then, but I'm trying to get more comfortable just, you know, being around people and feeding off other people's energy to kind of like also help me out. So, but yeah, it definitely varies for sure.
That's what's up, man. My God. Yeah, when I went to the studio with him last time, I was like, oh, this one, he's crazy right now, bro. For real. He just hopping the booth and he's just so like relaxed and just so calm. It's like,
How do you feel, you know, artists that are scared to come out and be their true selves? Like, what are your advice for them, and how far do you feel like we're gonna have to go before, you know, people are really accepting just be like, this is just love is love.
Yeah,
right.
You know, let's all just be equal.
Right, I love her.
Thank you.
You know, the people that are negative and the people that, you know, are not, you know, accepting, those people don't matter. They don't need to be in your life. You know what I'm saying? I got people in my life that remind me every day that, you know, it's okay to be who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So that's just the message that I'm trying to push to everybody else. Just like, be who you are, no matter what that is. Just be you, because nobody else can do that.
I love that.
As it is, like an album, a video, like, if you can, I don't want you to throw everything out, but if you can, tell us something.
Well, you know, I come from the school of Beyonce, so,
Yes.
I can't,
The highs, you feel me?
too much.
We have a very special guest with us. He is a well-known rapper here in Atlanta. I have my good friend with me,
Damez here in the building. What's up, my man?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So he just released his new album called COVERBOY, and I did watch the music video of it, and just basically describing what it's about, and you giving more details about yourself. So talk about this whole album, and just going through the whole process of making it, and what is it really about?
So last year was like. So in the video, I talk about how like kind of rough 2020 was, and like there's like a whole like monologue like section in the beginning half of the video that kind of like touches on like just how rough the year was, and like and then like so I was kind of going through a lot in a dark time, and as a lot of us were in quarantine, and so and then I had landed a couple magazines and a couple big ones like, and so that kind of like really picked me back up. The fact that it was like they wanted me on their cover, it was like I'm just all right, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just just a country boy from the South, so it's like the fact that I'm like on magazine covers, and it's like that it was being like mailed to like people's cribs and like different countries and shit, like that was crazy. I was and I was getting like messages from like people from all over the world that was saying, I just got the magazine, I've been reading up on your story and checking out your music, and and people were just really and I don't know, it was all just really like really motivating, and it kind of picked me back up, and I told myself I wanted to like, instead of making a sad like project, I wanted to do something that was make people feel good. I wanted to drop in the summer and make people like want to dance and turn up and have a good time. So COVERBOY is kind of like that, like it's real triumphant for me. When I listen to it, because it is like confident and like turn up, but it's like a story behind it, because it's like when you see or when you hear what it took to get there, it kind of all makes more sense.
Did you last album, did you think like what am I gonna talk about? And the COVID kind of gave you an idea, kind of gave you some inspiration, kind of.
Yeah, because we was all like experiencing like a real unprecedented like time in our life, like and we were just trying to all figure out what to do, and on top of what we was already going through in our personal lives. So it was like a lot of us had just a lot to going on, a lot to figure out, and so musically, don't get me wrong, like I wrote and created a bunch of songs. There's a lot of songs that weren't like celebratory or like turn up, but I felt like when I wanted to decide what route I wanted to go for the next project, I definitely wanted to keep it like pretty I definitely wanted it to be cohesive and like real, kind of like the same vibe all the way through. There's some layers to it, of course, but I wanted to save the other type of music, like for probably like another project later on down the line. 'Cause like I said, there is other music that I created in that time but when I just wanted for this record, I wanted to pick the songs that made you feel good, because I feel like we need that. Make sure y'all tap into that COVERBOY EP. Make sure y'all tap into that Go Hard Docuseries on my YouTube. I edited it myself. We got some more visuals coming. We got some more music coming. We working.
After the COVERBOY EP dropped, I did another feature for this song called Doing It Well.
I'm juicing, pockets heavy, my shit loaded with kale.
This shit feel like NASCAR. I'm skirting off in my fast car, spraying to the money like a track star. Y'all niggas still thinking about my last bar.
But for me, I try not to let it, I try not to focus on that, just try to focus on the positive, and 100%. if it's not for me, then it's not for me, and whatever's for me, God's gonna place in front of me. So what's happening? It's your boy Damez. Make sure y'all tap in and check me out tonight on Infinite Vibes.
I'm cheersing to 62 years, 62 more. I ain't trying to go. If I can get 62 more, I want 62 more.
It's my first time listening to like this.
It's your first time what?
Doing this.
Doing your own costume?
Yeah, like Adam drew some shit.
Is it fun?
It's harder than it looks like it would be, but it's cool. I like it. So by August, I was fully focused and prepared, getting ready to perform at the Black Pride Festival for the second time. I first did it back in 2019, and 2020's show was canceled due to COVID. So it was back for the first time, and I was excited as hell. I decided to do something different with my costume. I added over 100 Swarovski crystals to my outfit, and I had never did anything like this before. But you know me, I guess we'll see how it turns out.
Baby, give me all your love. You give me a high and I can't get enough. And I think I'm addicted. And I mean it, I need it, I'm fiending. You're my favorite